Delta will be
Alright, let's
defending the
set up.
north.
Also, any squad that has
Set
a
A10
vehicle as in
strike.
the person with the Ifrit, tell them to be running reinserts here and back.
Okay, NATO vehicles, what should we
Command,
give
are
them?
we getting your notes from here? Over.
Yes.
Helmet ammo,
Grizzly, do we have permission to move into the compound for
helmet
us and the army?
box, repair,
The power station will be getting an arsenal. Do not worry.
fuel.
Can we move in?
At the power station, yes, we've taken it.
Give them 2 Hunter HMGs.
Command, is the Ifrit at the AO currently? Because it's driving recklessly.
That's friendly.
Firm.
Whoever has that man in their squad needs to tell him to run reinserts here and back. Be advised,
Command, we
there
have a
are
parachute.
paradrop reinforcements inbound.
Be advised,
Yeah,
the
the
ammo
flipping
and
back.
the box helmet are mobile full arsenals. Use them wisely. Also, there might or might
Yeah,
not have
Alpha.
been an arsenal at the enemy FOB next to the power plant. Use that wisely again. Once you secure it, we can mobilize it for a respawn point. Your next objective will be marked now via red crosshairs. It will be the AAC airfield. You must secure it and take it out, and
All
then we can use
squads,
it.
do not take one of the arsenal helmets. We're going to leave it here at the base.
Copy.
Oh, that was done horribly. Be advised, next objective
And
has
somebody
been marked.
ferry reinserts.
We are also providing you with a little bird.
Command, this is Alpha.
Repeat your last stand.
We're going to try and make our way to that FOB and see if there's an arsenal there. If there isn't, we're going to make our way back to the main base to rearm.
Copy.
Command is now switching. Over and out. Alright, so they're gearing up now. Form a new defensive perimeter. If you need anything non-OP, let me know.
نارنجک دوستان میندازم چشم عوض میکنم
Ah, they got me. Alright. So they're going to be gearing up for the next part. They got it. Let's put their respawn point down now. For now, nothing like T-100 or Cosman. We'll wait for them to take the airbase because then they get more air assets. But otherwise, like if you want any added infantry, I'm going to put some down. But there's also a jet, which it looks like John McClane already claimed.
Yeah.
Good one.
Rest in pieces.
Now we're not going to use OP guard infantry yet. Try not to spawn camp them too hard with that puppy.
No, I won't spawn camp them.
Got it.
منتظر دستورم
Hey, Liru, is there any way I can get a view distance adjustment?
Negative,
منتظر
unfortunately.
Alright.
آماده دستورم آماده دستورم منتظر دستورم
Trolls, we're just trying to set up the next dynamic AO. clockwise, clockwise, and clockwise. Alright. Another thing they should note is that, well, one, I am definitely on the open side in this house.
Liru, can we get some roaming patrols around the airfield?
Already done.
Alright.
Also, Striker, remember, you are an explosive specialist.
Liru, watch it. It's an explosive drone.
Looks more like a waste of assets. Alright, so it looks like they're forming up
Liru,
around
can you
some of these
see
arsenals.
my mines?
No, I cannot, so it'll surprise even me
Oh
when you
yeah,
put them down.
I have them placed around.
Nice. But again, feel free to counterattack right now if you wish. Get them stirred up, remind them that they are in an enemy group, or enemy territory, I should say. Also, John, just aware, some of their vehicles may or may not be arsenals.
Okay.
So you might want to go for supply stuff.
Is that so I have permission to take them out?
Yeah, you have permission to engage them right now. None of them are really pulling any security, and they've got AA to take you out if they choose.
Okay, cool. You guys good?
And now we have John coming in to hopefully commence an attack run. That flyby should have been heard. Oh, precision strike. I love it. Now they know they've gotten a jet in the air. They got to look for it now. Alright, so now they're going over to this hill. They're going to suppress that FOB. Good. They've also set up a bit of a barricade for themselves as well. Again, very good, very well done. We need a small little change in decor. I can't. I wanted to edit the fucking flag. Oh well. It's not adding it to the interface for me. But regardless, John can't scroll up to him hard enough. But yeah, he's making attack runs now, so the player base needs to be careful. That jet is going to be the bane of their existence if they don't set up some AA. And they've got full arsenals, so they can easily do it if they decide. And they've got players with AA. One of them even has it out and he's looking around. But John's about to do another attack run. Fires a missile. Takes down Astrius. He immediately flies away. But yeah, the CSAT counterattack is going to be tough. They need to get more people on AA and kind of have them full of security. That and some AA turrets. They've got multiple full arsenals to do it. But I don't see anyone really doing it. And they've taken explosions, so they know what's happening. But yeah, I mean, if they're going to be stupid with it, John has all rights to take them down. Meanwhile, Auntie looks like went down from one of these turrets. Immediately gets sniped with thermals. That's tough. Striker also being killed pretty close to on the spot. More missiles coming in. They get blown up. John coming in. Missiles go a little bit short, but he's going for this arsenal over here. These guys shouldn't really be staying near buildings either. Those are combustible according to Arma physics, but yeah, they're trying to get AA out. They're trying to get their AA guys out, but nothing's really happening. They have arsenals. They have the ability to set up turrets. They can do whatever they want. And yet they're kind of just running around like headless chickens. Here, Commander right here. He's looking around trying to get a bearing on him. Very good. Yeah, there is a script, but it's also bugged the shit out of me sometimes, so I don't like using it. Plus, if a player is able to get away from me, I don't mind, because we usually find him in a really weird place later on. But this also serves as a good reminder of what could have been used. Oh! Alright, I stand corrected. Slim was using some of those explosives. Like he put a mine down. Able to take some people out. This is all good stuff to talk about in the debrief. But again, getting on AA, trying to look for tangos, but doesn't find anything to do, unfortunately. Now, Nemesis, he could run up here and try to steal something, which is what I would do. Or better yet, try to ram it in one of these vehicles to take out something a little more useful or be a bit more of a harassment tool. Otherwise, yeah, that AA, it's not happening. And I've been seeing the angles John McClane's been using. He's not using his, professional ones. He's using something in between, still coming down on downward arcs and then quickly pulling up. But yeah, any dedicated AA, literally 3 turrets, boom, boom, boom. They could lock down this entire area. And they have the means to do it, and it's really pissing me off. Then boom, you can hear the jet again, you can see it. Someone gets a missile off. Hits him just before he could flare. But he's going to need another one to seal the deal. Yeah, exactly. Adding human counters, it adds a new element to the game, and it's these types of assets, because AI can't fly like John. John's one of the best pilots I know. But flying like that, it's going to make the player base judge things. Having someone else to do these sneaky beaky steal vehicle maneuvers, instead of me, and I can just watch as all of this goes down, it adds a new level of play, and I hope that I can do this a bit more often, like maybe once or twice a month compared to standard ops. Ooh, gets a GBU hit right on. There we go, 2 missiles fired at once. One gets a hit, one does not. So John is definitely, one more hit will take him out, but he's going to be leaking fuel now and everything. But that took way too long to set up. And I think it's just a lack of communication. But anyway, these guys have definitely been shaken up. Not too hard. They're kind of just trying to wait around, get some orders. Shame.
Liru, my guys are wondering if there's a way to repair the plane.
If you land it, I will repair it.
To.
Same as rearm and everything.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, if they're not going to pull 360 security with their AA and use their frickin' arsenals to set up AA turrets, that's on them. We're trying to spark some synapses in the brain here, guys. Make them think. And if they can't do that, well, they're fucked. So he's going to come in for a landing. Pumpkin. Might do something cheeky right there. But yeah, John's going to land. We're going to repair his vehicle, and he's going to get back up until the player base learns how to do dedicated AA. Nemesis. He got marked on the map. Everyone knows he's up there. Yet no one's really doing anything to deal with it. We hear some mortars being fired off. They've got a lot of mortars set up. Yep. So now they're going to try to soften each other up. Damn it, John. He came in a bit too hot.
It was red health. It was red health. You gotta touch that thing down as light as a feather.
That's
Don't
alright.
worry, I could wreak havoc with the
orca?
orcas, but
Yeah, right.
thank you for that.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. Are they gonna come up? I hope if they
I'm
get out
sorry,
next to me, I'm gonna have to
guys.
teleport myself. Nemesis going down, not going down without a fight, manages to kill one person instantly, heavily wound another, but he himself is wounded.
Liru, can I get an ATV, please?
ATV, roger. So yeah, they're gonna start using mortars, definitely soften up this airfield. Cars, ATV. There, I put down like 6 of them.
Thanks.
Yeah, but now they're just kind of blindly mortaring this airfield. They don't have anyone to really judge positions. And they've got a counter mortar as well, so we're going to have both sides mortaring each other. We've got Pumpkin Cat with AT set up right here. They're mortaring his position. Well, that's an FOB lost. So yeah, I guess they saw his vehicle drive up. Yeah, that FOB definitely fucked as a respawn position. But Pumpkin, he's going to try to get a different angle on him. Black Canary Jr. running up to go confirm the kills. Good on him. That needs to be done. But now we also have forces kind of pushing in.
Liru, can you repair this orca?
Done. Thinking let's have some assault squads kind of push out from the base and just start trying to make progress over to this area. Now we got John McClane in the Orca as well, so AA is going to need to do a little bit of a better job. But 2 full-skilled assault squads are going to run by. That'll definitely soften these guys up a bit. See, they're driving around. They might find this FOB position. Oh god. This isn't going to end well. John trying to get a firing angle. Yep. Yeah, they quickly got out of those vehicles. Some of them are crippled. But this recon team that's tried to push in, there's only 5 of them. That's a bit of a waste of assets. Pretty sure they could at least fit 4 in the Hunter, yeah, so... You know, why not just make it a 4-man team and save one of the Hunters? But it's Friday, guys. They're not going to think that much. And now mortars are starting to come into the town because both sides have that asset. Alright. So John, he's lining up to do another firing mission. There it goes. He's just going to bombard that position. Not seeing any kills come up in the bottom left, so he knows he's not being effective. This other hunter's trying to make itself look like a derelict, but that's not going to do you too well in regular difficulty. So it looks like they're waiting for the chopper to fly around. They're going to then drive into town, see what they can do to support. But John is doing a very wide angle turn. And that hunter's caught out in the open. Missile hits right behind it. He's trying to get a firing angle. But nope, this group's now going to be able to get out. Team of 4. They're going to insert in, help this group push in. That's good. That's good. Nemesis gets tightened when he comes too close. Oh, man. See, the glorious thing about the defense is they can set all of the mines, all the defensive equipment that they want around here. But they should not really try to push out and attack by themselves. Using defensive equipment like these mortars to soften up the town. I'm hoping that that mortar is communicating with John to say, hey, they're up
from the server.
I was kicked from my own TeamSpeak server. Bravo. Well done. Because I muted myself and it has an auto kick crap, but that's alright. So This guy's trying to use a lynx to shoot down John. 50 cal. These two assault teams are also pushing in. Pumpkin's still up here. I'm curious to see what he tries to rocket. He might just try... Yeah, he's got his binoc rangefinder, actually. He's spotting mortars for him. Oh, they're trying to mortar hard targets in here. That's a very smart idea. Grizzly moving the arsenal away. But yeah, if these guys are taking mortar fire, it's not a good thing. Dreams had to leave and rejoin. That's okay. But yep, some of these guys taking light casualties from the mortars are also setting up some defensives to try to hold their current base. Very smart. We just missed a mortar go right on top of Yenja right there. And he had a Titan. Not sure if that was AT or AA. Nemesis coming over with a frickin' quad bike. The hunter sees it. And now we're gonna have a bit of hot pursuit. He gets out. Alright, let's see what Nemesis does. Oh snap. Traded 1 for 1. They're double tapping the body, making sure he's dead. But it looks like he was also able to... Oh, there's some friendly fire going on. Jimja just accidentally team killed Husk and Ambiguous right there. Not good. A little bit of a crossfire. Should have immediately PID'd that hunter and known that they were friendly. But that's going to cost them. Now there are only 3 effective in this city because some of them have been softened up by mortars. This drone now coming in. Auntie still biding her time with a Bush Wookiee outfit. She's going to try to overlook and see what they can do. Well done. These 2 assault squads still pushing in. They have a respawn point right here. This team also... I'm a bit confused with what NATO's current directives are, because this is the objective. I think they think that there's a lot more units out here than actual. But these drones should confirm that there aren't, and this recon team should be reporting that there is low resistance. So honestly, they should just kind of rush in, but I think it's also because of that jet is making them a bit more cautious. But they're also setting up defensive positions over here. I'm actually going to send a counterattack at them. And let's see what they do. Just again, 2 helicopters. But they're also thinking, you know, defensively as well as offensively, which I like. So I should really start exacerbating that. Because they still got a few guys on defense, but they're also dividing their numbers here. And these AOs are only going to get tougher and tougher. John also needs to be careful. He's knocking down all these fences, but if he accidentally runs into one of the mines that his friend put down... Oh, we can see, yeah, it's regular, so they're going to both be able to see. Both sides are going to be able to see their mine placement. So it's going to be more of a deterrent than anything else, because there's a difference between not knowing where the mines are and just blindly running into them, than knowing exactly where the mines are and then just avoiding that position. But we're also having some fire coming down from some of the guys strapped on these Tarus. That auto rifleman firing at Chris. Give him a little run for his money. But yeah, these paradroppers now going to drop units right behind enemy lines. Some AA going off. This is turning into quite the op. Yep, 2 squads going in, flying right over, and then they're going to loop back around. These guys definitely reacting. Setting up with an AA missile launcher. Trying to lock in a shot. Come on, buddy. I know you have a lock by now. You've had to have. There it is. Flares, but still hits him in the tail. Now, this will be interesting, because if he lands this and gets out, they could repair it and use it. But a second missile would definitely cook her off. It's just a matter of getting that right lucky hit. So Davian's right here, firing off another missile. Pure miss because of the flares. That's alright. It's quite alright. Oh dear. Looks like this recon team is actually going to push in and possibly take this base, which would give these guys an FOB to use to spawn. And that would cut off CSAT player reinforcements and make their next spawn all the way up here. This recon team's positioning has been spot on what they wanted to do. I think John McClane also went down with that chopper. Yep. He got shot down by AA. Crash landed in the back and bent up the back a bit. But yeah, now it's going to be some real PvP action right here, as these guys are going to need to defend their base. Again, very, very good job pulling 360 right here. I think when players v players get on the line, they actually show a bit more tactics. I'm liking this. I think from now on we should definitely have some more PvP style elements, because tactically I haven't seen any like major issues. No massive TK. Like, there's been a reason for it because crazy shit happens. But this is a much better interpretation of war. And I think this game is just flawlessly delivering it. And it looks like the players over here are now getting heavily countered. And this FOB hasn't really been being used, so that's going to get deleted. Now we're going to desperately try to add this guy. Stop moving. Christian, he left and rejoined. But yep, these guys now are probably going to consider pulling back because they got 2 full assault squad teams. One of them went down, one of the heavy gunners, so that definitely cripples their efficiency. But, oh man, look at them pushing right up to Yenja. He's got a AT weapon and everything, so he's got to be incredibly careful. Nope, he's going to get flanked and die. Yep. But yeah, these assault squads mean serious business. But it looks like now 2 player squads are also forming up. Again, very deadly. So we'll have some nice little action here.
Liru, I think you should just remove the AI altogether. At least for the airfield, because this is bad.
Oh, trust me. You are not gonna like what's about to happen. I stand corrected. 2 of them just got annihilated.
What we do to you, Liru?
Well, definitely the CSAT are enjoying this. Meanwhile, these guys are getting fucked. But they need to divert more assets into attack and offense.
Hey Liru, it would be too bad to ask you for missile artillery.
Well, as John already said, I don't think you guys need it right now. Pumpkin's trying to get this arsenal blown up. Definitely bombing some of this base.
Liru? Does it look like they're enjoying themselves?
Yeah, they're definitely freaking the fuck out, that's for sure. But there's not even that many AI. It's just, they're kind of not really... This is the same issue we had up in Molos at that base. Once they took that first objective, they didn't move on to the next objective. They kind of just all hunkered down. So I'm going to give it another 10 minutes, and I don't see any real movement. Then, I don't know what I should do. What was that?
Is it possible for an ATV drop?
Roger. Yeah, they still haven't gotten their spotter either. Dropped. Maverick gets killed, Grizzly's killed, Mirage is killed. Yeah, it's because they have a spotter. And they're taking these guys out. No one ever went up to confirm the mortar shells that took out this base. The reason this spawn isn't available is because there's still a CSAT guy. But this is some really good work done to counteract the NATO players. So what should really happen is they should coordinate this little bird to bring up reinforcements and take out this spotter. So I'm not sure what they're going to do about this, because now both of their arsenals, their mobile arsenals, are being fucked by mortars right now. They did not keep them apart.
I kind of feel bad about making that call to hit that mortar position, like where we shot the mortar.
Hey, they mortared you, man. They didn't come up to confirm you were dead, and now they're paying the price. Here, I'll be right back. They're gonna think that I'm gonna switch my team and talk to them for a second, because they're gonna think you're just outright mortaring their base. I just want to make sure that isn't the case. I'll be right back. Commander Grizzly, can you hear me?
Copy that, High Command.
Roger, we have picked up on thermals that there is an enemy spotter mortaring your position.
Kind of thought of that.
Oh, you noticed.
Command, this is Charlie. Do you copy?
No
Hi,
shit.
Command,
Yep,
this is
they're
Charlie.
pretty salty about it right now. I tried to clean something up and I memory leak. Of course. It just instantly crashes me. Nonchalant. Alright. Well, that was fun.
MVP spotter right there. We'll get back onto TeamSpeak to show off how many people are on. That's the wrong TeamSpeak. Okay, that was a public server. Whoops.
Channel switched.
There's a lot of people on tonight, but let's get back into Arma. What just happened was there was a random flying dead medic that was shot out at one of the choppers, so when I see that, I usually just delete it, but, you know, I've also noticed a tendency of when I delete those, I've got about a 1 in 5 chance of just outright crashing, so maybe I'll just leave those alone. Wait. Getting better about that. Alright. Hopefully it won't say connection failed, so I won't have to do that entire process again. Yeah, press F to pay respects. Yeah, hopefully 64 Arma will fix that, but there's no real guarantee, because when 64-bit Arma comes out, then a lot of the mods are going to break because they're not going to be compatible with that new version of Arma. So it's a mixed bag, but here we can also see some of the different points here.
Of NATO, what NATO still has to accomplish. It's quite a bit. But the last objective is this airbase, but what I really wanted to hold them at is this base right here just before the airbase. But judging from our position with time, we might just start getting into this objective before we have to call it. Because Liru forgot to do some math homework due at midnight. Because Liru had some issues with setting that up. But alright, let's get back into it. Let's re-add myself to the interface. Not the backspace I wanted. That's okay. Pumpkin even running around with his spotter. They're just mortaring his position now. Garfield swinging around. They are definitely checking around for that spotter. Now they've got all their eyes north. They know where he is. And you can just hear that mirage, that freaking mortar onslaught. Grizzlies reset the mortar, and they're just going to bomb the shit out of his position. Love it. Looking back, it looks like some of these assault rifle teams have been dealt with. There's still another one. Nemesis also over here. Taking them out. God, if I didn't memory leak, I would have put a little FOB spawn for CSAT. Otherwise, there's still a lot of units around. Also, it looks like that recon team was not able to take this position. And unfortunately, it was denied by enemy AI. All is a bit quiet as NATO starts to really push up. But it's a bit slow. They're not fully utilizing their vehicles as much as I wanted them to, but a lot of them, you know, with that jet in the air, I can understand why, but they should understand that this is going to cost them a bit. I'd also try to utilize this pilot a bit more, instead of just having him kind of pull maintenance around the base, or at least help spot. You know what I mean? He kind of just flying around willy-nilly. They're even trying to range machine guns on him now. But he's just bombarding that position with rockets. Wow, he actually got the kill and just outright destroyed the tower. Damn. Pumpkin being a one-hit wonder right now. Truly a lone wolf. John McClane as well. Trying to move in on this other position and take it. Some of these guys now utilizing the riverbed as best they can. Here, I'm gonna be nice. Where's the teleport function? Because we gotta, you know, keep things moving along. Auntie goes down again.
Can we get it to the FOB for our guys that got fucked up?
Copy. Moving to the FOB now. Send it, Charlie.
I'm gonna put a position on
Charlie,
where I want them inserted.
This is Charlie. We have approximately 3 to 4 members of Bravo just hanging around the FOB. I recommend we dissolve Bravo and accompany it into multiple different squads. Bravo seems scattered.
This is Bravo. We're regrouping at the FOB. We're actually, we're all here still. It just, some guys weren't in my group.
This
Copy, that
is
makes
overall
sense. Thank you.
command. Be advised, we see a position marked as Delta target on the map. It is by where one of the LZs were that we had to pull away from because enemy had recaptured that position. If you capture it, we will be able to put down a spawn point as well as some additional vehicle assets there. Over.
Copy that, High Command.
Grizzly.
John
Alpha zone.
McClane flanking one of these squads. Takes
Hold
out
that up.
category. Yelling in CSAT. These two guys now know he is there. One of them just said something. So now we're going to see John McClane breach.
This is Bravo squad lead. Can we get someone to fill in for me? I've got some family issues going on.
Take one.
Oh, come on! No way! No way! That was...
This is
John,
Charlie,
who
we have
was
permission
that?
to move up to
Wizard,
point
you
OP.
fucked up.
Yes.
The minor
John,
FOB
you
is being
fucked
crowded.
up.
Copy.
Comey, and you didn't
Bring
fuck
her.
up. You were watching your angle very properly, but... God, that was embarrassing. Rat King calling BS. But Nemesis is now holding this position by himself. Wolf up here, looks like he's taking a CSAT vehicle and he's just waiting it out. Dreams also being a bit on the recon. These guys are going to regroup. Looks like they've finally taken care of Pumpkin Cat as well. Good job. But now it's really just up to the player base. They got to take this position, and I will airdrop them some
Alpha,
more
how many men
assets.
strong are you?
1, taking command.
We're 4 strong.
Bravo, how many strong are you?
7 strong. Nemesis is taken out.
Ryan Caliber, do you copy?
Now this FOB will be clear to be
I
taken.
need you
I'm
get on
going
mic, please,
to...
if possible.
Hey, Command, why am I in this channel?
Because your squad leader just died, or it automatically made you squad leader.
I must automatically be squad leader, but I should be an alpha.
Copy.
Negative. It's because you're ungrouped. Join
Heard
a
a
group
building
in the menu
explode.
and you will be fixed.
They're
Copy that.
mortaring the shit out of this base to make sure it's all clear. Very well done.
There we go. Alright, I'm good.
Delta to command.
Send it, Delta.
Did
Stop
you
firing
order
on
to
that friendly.
mortar the position we were going on to attack?
Repeat last.
You guys just fired on a friendly.
Did you order to
You're mortaring friendlies.
mortar?
English.
Copy.
Now we got Bacon Sandwich and John in close
Delta
proximity.
entering compound.
Garfield
Wait,
gets shot down.
Delta, where were you
Alpha's
at?
entering as well.
From what?
We're at the Delta attack.
Alpha's there with
I
you.
have no
Copy,
idea
let
how he
them
got
know
shot
that
down.
that's
I
where
think
you're at.
the only thing I can think of is John actually just shot him down with the auto rifle. Be advised, FOB has been taken. We are going to drop the vehicles in 30 seconds at that FOB.
Copy. Alpha, are you still only 4 men strong?
Yes.
Bravo, how many strong are you?
We are 7 strong.
Charlie, what about you?
Charlie is 7 strong.
Delta.
We're at the moment.
Be
8.
advised, one of the vehicles is a mobile arsenal.
Echo, are you?
Come in.
7
John
strong.
McClane finally goes down. His reign of terror over.
I'll drop 2 guys to Alpha.
Alpha, link up with
That medic.
whatever squad you were nearest to. You are now a part of that squad.
Is just
Negative.
flying.
What we need the
What the hell just happened?
Alpha squad lead, you cut out.
Alright. Let's switch
negative
ourselves
on that.
back
We need
to
to
CSAT.
get the rest of our squad back from the FOB. Once we're all here, we're 8 effective.
Copy, that's what I was looking for, that answer.
Alright. Can I shot a mortar? Wolf's still deep in. I don't see Dreams. I think this is his body over here, actually, this auto rifleman. Just stuck in the ground. I'm not going to touch that in case it makes me crash, but anti-static driving by. Wolf is in deep as a sniper. But yeah, now with this new FOB, I'm hoping this will help cut the distance. Help this group kind of push in more. And now their FOB is being mortared. Be advised, we are going to temporarily move the FOB for about 5 minutes. It's under mortar fire. So now that they're bombarding that FOB, we're going to set up the next one. A bit more vehicles. But, let's see, 5 minutes on the clock. We will, if it keeps taking substantial mortar fire, they've even marked the enemy compound.
Am I allowed to use this vehicle?
Anything you see, take.
I love you.
But to be honest, the thing is with these APCs, I mean, we all saw what happened at this original objective with this Marid. It went up on the hill, killed one guy, and then immediately got blown up by AT. Similar things can happen very easily. I mean, just one slip of the player base. But yep, now they're getting by this arsenal. They're going to rearm. And hopefully we'll start seeing some more heavy pushes up in that position. I'm just thinking, let's send a guard infantry squad at them this way. Ratkin, I can't tell you that. I mean, technically you could claim Wolf is spotting here for him, but... Yeah, honestly, if they've already marked the compound on the map and they're just blindly firing on it, that's allowed. They need to get away from this compound because it's definitely being mortared to hell. It's a good preemptive denial here. We still have some of these guys, you know, pulling security and stuff. Honestly, they should be... look at this crap. I mean... This is what's going to cause all this server lag, is if they, you know, leave all this stuff down. Oh, there's the flagpole. Yeah, but if they leave all this crap around arsenals, then the server's gonna lag. Then they're gonna question it. See, just look at all this crap. Just put it back in the inventory. It's not that hard. You know, I'm trying to keep the frames good. But if they're doing shit like that, then it's kind of obvious why the frames are sucking. Because those piles of shit don't get auto-deleted. Look, the crap's everywhere. Fuck's sake. We should airdrop in some sweet boats. I think for the next objective, we might add in a few boats for NATO to use, but currently it's just up to CSAT. So they got a Tigris. Nice. They're taking that Tigris I put down. I figured they would, but its only real use is an anti-infantry weapon right now, nothing else. Let's remote over to the squad. Have them go at full speed, put their skill level up a bit. They just took some shots. Maybe line of sight on the top of this vehicle. We'll see what they do. But otherwise, they're forming up. It's really up to them. Wolf gets shot. I think he stepped on a landmine. Oh, shit. It's Auntie. Well, it looks like Wolf was hunting, but the hunter became the hunted. Beautiful. Bush Wookiee advantage. I need to give her a highlight reel. I mean, good God, some of the things she's done. Great. Great shit. Alright, so they're forming up. Looks like they're loading up some of these hunters. They're going to probably do a quick offensive push into this place. That was pretty ninja. Wolf got wrecked pretty hard. I just look over. Wolf even disconnects. Come on, Wolf. If you get outplayed, don't be a sore loser. I hope he comes back and that wasn't just a memory leak, because that would be a bit disappointing. Or maybe he had to go. Who knows? I just hope to God it wasn't a rage quit. Because, I mean, out of all the things, that's what gets you, is being outsmarted by a professional ex-military member. It's a squad kind of forming up. AA weapon ready to go. They are assaulting an airfield, so that is smart. We have these vehicles also pushing up, and some overwatch done right here. I have to commend Grizzly. The way he's whipped some of these guys into shape to pull specific roles has been very well done. And when this engagement goes on where it's a bit more linear, I'm very curious to see how he swings his units around. Because so far this has been done very well. Yeah, Auntie the Bush Wookiee and Kyle Clements the Viper. Ah, man. Some of my friends are telling me there's a game night on right now. That's weird. My Fridays are chill days. They're pushing up. Not sure what they're going to do with this Tigris, because, I mean, this is all open field. They could try to hide it with this other Tigris and use it for cover, but I don't know. It's a very big target right here. And they also got to be careful of their own mines. I mean, look at the amount of mines they put down. They've even circled some of these. Stryker Williams circling his own mine paths. Oh, I see what he's doing. He's circling the mines to make sure that the Tigris doesn't hit them. Very smart idea, because that'll pop up in the GPS, and then this Tigris can easily evade it all. Very smart idea. Love it. Oh, these sons of a bitches. They're setting up automated turrets. It's taken NATO this long to get here that they're actually setting up automated turrets. I love the ingenuity on the CSAT team. They've got more mortars set up. They have a full arsenal right here. Honestly, good on them. Using all of their assets and really just making NATO work for this objective. Because look at this. NATO, they have the vehicles to push up. They're just taking their time. And that's my only real gripe with NATO right now is they're not working fast enough. But everything else has been done beautifully. So, like, I'm so confused with what they're using these vehicles for. I think they're using them for, like, quick moving up. But they've got Hemmets for that. Actually, maybe they don't. I think the Hemmets I gave them were only for, like, utility and stuff. Now it looks like they're, again, bombing this base. Bill just sitting there not giving a shit. I love it. I love it. But as soon as NATO takes this base, they're going to get access to helicopters, armed Ghost Hawk, Huron, everything. I'm just hoping they can get up there. Here's what John did. Set himself up right on this hill. He's got a really good firing line at the FOB. There's the casualties. Blows up half of that house. Kills 3 guys up there. Very well done move. Hits Grizzly. They're gonna need to fall back because if he gets enough shots, that thing will cook off. He's getting his AT weapon ready. And now mortars are being fired at this compound. This is gonna make NATO freak out. But this is also just a good example of they took way too long to get positioned here. This is a bit of a shame that's going to just impede their advance now. I mean, where's the AT weapon ready? Backpack drones off limits? Nope. Another barrage. Triple kill right there. 1 Tigris is going to suppress this entire fucking area. Try to move the spawn into a bit more of a position of cover. Dream's trying to set a shot. There it goes. They're gonna need a second rocket. There it is. And she's taken out. Some retaliation mortar fire. NATO's going to need to quickly regroup. They have a spawn point right here, so it's not really going to affect them too much, but that should be a good reminder that they need to keep moving. There is so much open ground. Yeah, by now it is. Yeah, looking at the timer. They forgot to put that back down. Give me 1 second. That FOB is not taking any more mortar fire. It's up there now. But yeah, the player base needs to push in. I mean, maybe I should give them some transport Hemmets. Hold on. Try to encourage them, you know?
We could use another arsenal.
What, did they fuck that one?
Yep.
Alright, give me a sec.
Royally.
Airdrop them some hunters. Oh yeah, it did, okay. So we're still having some mortar fire back and forth. These guys, they're leaving a bunch of crap at the base too. A lot of crap. Okay. Let's get rid of that too. Fuck. Now we get to play the game of where is the shit? He salutes. Done. Christopher pushing past this minefield. Because I know there's mines in these trees.
ATVs.
Turn around. Love doing that. But yeah, now it's just going to be the front of players versus AI. Oh, Auntie being a ninja again with her pistol out. She should just take out that 408 and light up its ass. You have these mortars really fucking these guys over. I'm gonna give them 5 more hunters. And if they can't figure this out, God help them. Because I'm doing my best to give them all the assets, but still make it balanced, because honestly, if they just took a few of these and ran it up to the objective, they'd be fine. But they're still, you know, kind of taking their time. They're also really softening this base up, actually. God damn, this is what I was waiting for, the use of mortars to really soften up some of these positions. Expertly well done. Expertly well done. What the fuck am I on about? But yeah, hit these different base positions, soften them up a bit. Some of these garrison guys are going to get out because I've memory leaked, but this is great. Free Willy. Good God. Pumpkin Cat. Over to the side with an ATV. He could spot again. And take out some positions. But I'm very curious to see what the player base does right here. They're taking more mortar fire. The infantry get hit. Not good. Christopher just staying in the vehicle. That's the smart thing to do, because you're distracting that mortar's attention. Player base still being a bit slow. These units could still easily sweep in and retake an objective. That'll be interesting. That fire sounds like it's coming from a hunter. What is he firing at? Oh God, another frickin' driver lawn. Pumpkin Cat left that position too early. They're gonna hit him with the car. Make him spin out of control. I just saw some blood. Pumpkin gets shot dead. Oh man, they even put a missile on his ATV. They're not taking any of that shit. Meanwhile, this hill is being mortared to high hell. Honestly, they should see that this is getting fucked. They should try to go around or try to attack from the pure western or from the north. If they take out this compound, I think Dreams is seeing that. He might try to do it. That would be wise. But these players are kind of just sticking in, staying a bit too fortified. And they're hugging these arsenals too hard and causing too many delays. Another drone goes up. Damn you. I can't get that drone. Got it. Alright, cool. So we got everything marked here. More mortars being put down. But honestly, if you see that multiple positions are getting mortared, you should move faster. But find a different way to move faster. Instead of being on the ground and dying in the annals of houses and wreckage, you should use your vehicles. Your glorious motherfucking vehicles. You people are still making piles of shit. How many have I given you? Like, yeah, they're definitely using them now, but they're also moving up on same flanks that have been mortared in the past. This ain't good. Dream's taking a wide berth to try to get to this compound. He's lone wolfing it. Hey, if he secures that compound by himself, luck of the draw, no one's in here. He's got 2 enemy players to deal with and an enemy AT guy. He gets out. He's not going to go in Rambo. But honestly, he should have gone with backup. This group right here, Pumpkin, again. He's trying to find enemy positions. Just looking at the unit deployment here, it's just not fast enough. This is an open field. They just need to get up on this hill, or this hill. This hill's taking substantial mortar fire, so they just need to move units around. They can soften up these positions all they'd like. You know, get lucky hits left, right, and center. Eventually, they're going to need to send in infantry. Alright, FOB's being mortared again.
Liru, we're using spotters, but they're just blowing shit up.
Honestly, with the ass kicking that they've gotten. Wait, what do you think they're mortaring blindly?
Just the FOB mainly.
No, they got a spotter.
They have eyes on it somehow.
They do.
They do have a spotter. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
I'm not gonna do that again, but just note they are using spotters.
Okay, that's fine.
He technically counts. Honestly, we can't go into that hole. You need a spotter to use the mortar. We'll use it next time, but...
Is there a arsenal somewhere here?
Yeah, let me add one. I'll put it in the warehouse.
Alright.
Done.
What?
I was just telling him it's done. Arsenal's down.
Oh, okay.
Pumpkin Cat. Oh, man, he's still a hunter. But yeah, these guys, they really need to kind of sweep in and take this compound. But yeah, Dreams. He's trying to snipe Ratcane. Ratcane now playing the evasive card. Dreams missed his initial shot. What if he comes in here and takes it? And they need to stop mortaring their own base, too. Christopher gets shot by Nemesis. What type of AT does this guy have? An RPG? Don't see really anything he could engage. He's just out in the open. But now we got some units coming over here on the southern side. Kind of getting out, but they're kind of holding their ground if they just push in a bit. These guys also pushing in. Auntie definitely notices. Got her binocs out, I bet. Nope, just her pistol. Biding her time here. Bartle gets shot. Dreams, instead of going for the objective, he's just trying to snipe. He's got a pistol compared to Ratcane's frickin' rifle. He's gonna try to pull back. We just had some friendly fire right there on the CSAT through radio, but this isn't good. He should be trying to cap this compound. I'd assume with all the frickin' FOBs and respawn points I put down, they would have realized that if they take things, they can use them as respawn. But even then, it's still getting mortar, which means Dreams isn't even communicating his position. So he could easily just get himself killed. this team's out and about. They're gonna try to push in through the town. Now we're seeing a real advancement and a
Hey,
real
Liru,
assault.
could you put this friendly squad that's next to me in my car?
Yep, hold on, I'm trying to find you. He's in the vehicle. The rest of them have orders to retake one of the FOBs.
Okay, roger that.
Wasn't he just over at the other AO? Did he already get killed? Garfield also kind of hanging back. Pumpkin, can we actually not do that? Because they have no one on defense. They're kind of throwing everything on this assault from the looks of it. If you can, try to get on a hill and harass their current FOB. Because if we like try to back cap them, they're going to divide their forces again. We're going to have about another 45 minutes of them not really doing anything.
Okay, roger that.
Basically, you're too OP, and I gotta limit you, buddy. Yeah, this base has been fucked. Dreams gets killed. Glad you think we're OP. By the way, FOB is ready to go again. Mortars have stopped, and Spotter has been killed. John taunting some of them. Nah, this time I made it a supply. It's not going to be blown up this time. Striker Williams. He's a CSAT member. He's going to look over at this AO. We're really just waiting here. And you're right, an airfield should have more than one plane. However, we gotta balance it. And if John had access to more than one plane, I can assure you that all the NATO forces would still be in here in the fucking Stone Age. So many bombs they would have taken. But yeah, they're still just constantly mortaring this position. Now it's justified because they got guys on this hill, and they've got guys over here to overwatch, as well as units pushing in. So you don't really need a spotter anymore, since the assault is coming in very quickly. But now, with my time judgment, we're probably going to have to stop while this little assault is happening. However, we might see it pick up, because NATO will get access to a lot more vehicles. I'm not even throwing in any reinforcements. See, they keep mortaring this main base, but they're not really doing anything about these little sub-bases around. I would have at least tried to get some mortars on them by now.
Liru, we need the ATVs healed.
Done. Now we're seeing again a three-way push kind of from the northwest, the west, and the south. But it's really just a lot of static line. Some good use of smoke cover from vehicles and mortars alike as well. Nemesis also buying his time. He's got a frickin' sharpshooter rifle though. Definitely lay down the pain. Hearing some more things get blown up. Yep, now they're focusing on some of these side bases. Good. Very good. Now we see this team from the south also going to be pushing up on this riverbed. This is a very big open area, so they got to be very careful when pushing in. They still, yeah, they do still have the CSAT in the back, but you don't really see anyone pulling these defenses. Now Pumpkin's in a perfect position to call down mortar strikes. Now who's going to respond to it? Will it be John setting up? Yep. He's got the tubes and the bipods. He's going to set that up right here, and they're going to start mortaring their FOB again. Hey, I mean, no complaints. But we might have to, for next time, possibly ban mortars. Because they are very effective weapons here. Nemesis still trying to get some firing angles from his suppressed sniper. Gets Maverick. Now he's displacing. That is true sniping right there. You get your target, you move to a different position. Perfect. We still have some of these roaming squads, and definitely all of those mines to look out for. Auntie also kind of driving behind the line of fire into no man's land. Still hearing these mortars kind of fire off. John McClane's going to be in a mortar over here. He's firing off as well, so we're going to see some... Both sides are going to get their asses mortared. How many times do they need to mortar this compound? That's been the 5th or 6th time. Ah. They're mortaring the FOB again. 5 minutes. Still waiting for this barrage to occur. Because they have it literally pointed right on their vehicle. Looks like they're dismantling it to then put up a new turret. Yep. Come on, where's the splash? What's that? Was glitching out there a bit. There's gotta be some splash. Looking at some of these positions, maybe gonna stay here to just hear the camera. Maybe did they put it over? Ah, John put it over here and just completely denied this assault. Again, you gotta move in fast. You gotta really push in with vehicles. I'm hoping that they'll learn that, you know, this attack angle isn't working, so they need to just drive in there. They need to trust that they've softened the target up enough that pushing in with a vehicle will get them somewhere. Throw in risks, because at this rate, casualties, CSAT's gotten 200 points. 200 NATO members have died. Or equipment equivalents. There's the mortars. Grizzly not giving a fuck. I think he's firing back at... He's firing back where the where Pumpkin Cat originally was, but by now he's switched positions. But honestly, for spotters, it should be obvious where he is. It should be very obvious where he is to get that angle. So that should be an immediate mortar target for the next round. But yeah, over here, the only thing he can hit... Yeah, he's just mortaring this compound. If you think he can range you from all the way over here, he's got to have eagle vision. Alright, so slowly but surely NATO is pushing up. And they are still getting up to these positions. This group stopped again. They even have a gun car that can help suppress everything, but this is just a battle of the mortars. Support on support. But now their spawn's also in a bit of danger. Grizzly finally dies, hugging his mortar. His body is smoking, but he just loved his mortar so much. kept it safe. This is a beautiful picture. Nope, and he falls. GG. Yeah, but see, these groups are getting pinned down, and they're getting mortared, and nobody's learning. Just drive in there. I'm not going to fault them for it, but they eventually need to learn that I'm giving them these fucking vehicles for a reason. So Auntie has gotten in a sniper position and is now just harassing some units. Very well done. But I'm going to give them some more hunters. And if they can't figure this out, then it's already GG NATO. CSAT, easy victory. But here's some more hunters. If you haven't figured it out yet. This is the third batch of hunters I've given you. Just do a
Liru,
charge.
I almost feel bad. We're gonna kind of hold back on the mortars for them.
Roger, you do what you do to make
hopefully
it
they can take
balanced,
this
but
objective.
they're not learning lessons here, so.
Obviously.
Dude, I don't know. All they gotta do is look up and shoot down the drones, and then we can't mortar them anymore, but they
Exactly.
won't look up.
It's funny, Pumpkin, when you started calling in mortar strikes on their FOB, Grizzly immediately turned his weapon and fired back where you were originally calling those strikes from. Instead of the obvious hill. I just thought that was hilarious.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Again, leaving a bunch of crap around. That's okay. So it looks like some of them are going to get up in this helmet. I don't even know where your position is. Why? Why you do this to me? Nemesis finally goes down. Camillo goes down. There's 4 fucking ATVs for you. He was a medic too, so that's never good when your medic dies. Otherwise, looking at this base. See, this group's staying right here. You just took mortar fire, and your order is to have them stay in a position. Does that seem smart to you? Lucas, you're saying you rage quit. Yeah, well, I don't blame you. Just need to kind of get in a hunter and push in there. You need to trust that your mortars have softened up these targets, and to be perfectly honest, they have. Just look at the damage done. It's almost all of these assets here. I mean, it's pretty gruesome, but it's just a slow grind in here. There's a reason I keep giving you guys hunters. No one's really learning. And it's quite a shame. And Bloodwing is coming back. I still don't know why her name's Liru's hubby. That's a bit disturbing if you ask me. But she's coming back probably in 1 to 2 weeks. But yeah, I mean, I'm a bit happy that John is realizing they're being too OP
Liru,
and they're
I'm gonna see if
stopping
this
the
gets their
mortars.
attention to where I am.
Repeat last, Pumpkin?
I'm gonna see if I can get their attention now.
Good. I don't know. Bill, if you're on the stream right now, can you let me know what you think? Because we're about to get you guys in the air, but... yeah, Pumpkin's just firing RPGs at him now. I mean, good God. Alright, Erica. Glad to hear you're safe. Burglars breaking in the house. That's always fun. Ugh. Nasty bit of business right there. So Christopher's being a sniper now. There's the ammo crate that fell through the map. But yeah, it's a slow push. But when we do this again next week, and we're definitely doing this again next week because this is a very good concept, and I've been seeing so many good tactical plays that it makes me want to run another.
Liru, what do your viewers think?
You guys are rocking it. That's what they think. Crazy. That's a weird reason for your name, but if it's your name, it's your name. Now we're just gonna have some of these towers that weren't mortared. Kind of dish out some lead right here, and now the need for mortars is needed again for NATO, but their position got fucked, unfortunately. I have no idea what Pumpkin Cat's gonna try to do here. He might just drive right up to the frickin' FOB, because at this rate. Yep, they're now mortaring back at that position. Yeah, but there's drone spotters on both sides. Look at that. They're gonna pursue this hunter. Probably using the map to PID that that's a red hunter and not a blue hunter. John McClane saying he's gonna take a frickin' nap. His taunts. Oh man. Bouncy little hunters. And just driving right up to their base, no AT, nothing really set up, just meh. He just drove through. You got AT, you have an RPG. Oh, don't blindly fire
Liru,
it.
I just drove through their base.
Yeah, we watched that. Honestly, for just firing that willy-nilly, he gets close, but no cigar. He's certainly just staying in the back with the suppression, or with the sniper rifle. Mirages was killed by Mirages. Well, goddamn Mirages. We're seeing some mortar smoke now being deployed. Another good idea. Or you could just mortar the fucking compounds, but hey, you do you. Lucas, I shouldn't mortar everyone on CSAT. That's up to you guys to mortar them. I mean, you have mortars too, right? I think we just, I don't know. Normally there's an exact reason I see, but it's just, I think the player base just needs some time to get used to this style of op. Even though this is something that a lot of people keep freaking asking me for. They don't know how to handle it. They like it, but they just don't know how to handle it. Command told you not to use them. Well, that's a failure of command then. I don't even see him. I'm just gonna get on one of these little compounds here. Yeah, I mean, there should have been a lot more shelling of these compounds. I was expecting, you know, a little bit of some heavier mortar fire. Luck's out. But it's not going well for NATO. I might have still actually got him. I think he kind of went up on the walls when he got shot, and that caused him to go into that wounded animation. From the looks of it, I think Grizzly is collecting players, and they're going to do a large push here, which is what's needed. I can sit him in the vehicle. I hope I didn't just glitch him out, because that would have been bad. But yeah, looks like they're going to do a push-up with a Hemet. Very good. Very good. Alright, can I be perfectly honest about one thing? The whole thing about the stream sniping stuff, that was just me being very hard to make sure people don't do it intentionally. I still check things accordingly, and I check the logs of when people leak and stuff via IP. It's not hard to do, and it gives me something to do for like 10-20 minutes while I'm working. But I'm not that hard on it. Well, I'm not saying you should still do it. Don't do it, but it's a good fear element. Honk 3 times, and I immediately... No! Don't go backwards, you son of a bitch! Don't go backwards, push up with them! Give them some fucking support! Horrible! I try to be nice! You fuckers fuck me. Still no one's really taken that compound yet. A lot of casualties. There we go! You're doing the right thing now. Pushing up with your units as the support. You're a giant fucking target, but you have the most OP fucking weapon here. That's the balance. John sees it coming up. He's going to try to reposition himself. What did he fire at? He fired at some AI over here. Good. Very good. Now we're starting to see units kind of push in here and take shit out. Very good indeed. Now these reinforcements, a lot of them in this Hemet. Almost runs him over. There we go. Massive reinforcements getting out. That's just a glitched out unit.
Hey, Liru.
Yep.
Could I get... Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, you got shot there, buddy. And now we have this massive push. Suppression going in, smokes being deployed via mortars. This is what I was waiting for. This is what needed to happen. Yeah, damn right, Murph. About fucking time. See, I mean, look how well it worked. A giant truck filled with soldiers. Boom. One route. Right next to the base. That is all you fucking needed. And look. It fucking works. Now some of the mines are going off too, so they need to be a bit careful. But in this chaos, it's a Zergling rush. Tactics gets thrown out the window. But it's the strength in numbers where it counts the most right now. So I'm going to give it to them. They're going to get this base, and they're going to use it to take care of the rest of this. They got a Titan ready, and Auntie's rolling over in a vehicle. Triple GL's going off. Try and hit some explosives. That's nice. It's very nice. But see, now that I've dropped this respawn point, I know for a fact some of these purple guys, when they realize that this has been dropped, they're just going to immediately, when they go down, just go for the respawn. But they just need to take this base now for it to be considered quote-unquote secured. Bush Wookiee action as Dreams pushes in again for his revenge. That was a failure of a rocket. Uses the... Oh man. They need to just lob grenades over this section. They can't be funneled into this choke point. They need to just run guys up and pop grenades over if they find that they're being camped. This Hunter firing at this position. This is just...
Hey, Liru, you might
2 mil.
want to focus in on me once I get closer to the airfield. I want to try something.
Roger.
You were kicked from the server.
Oh, there I go again for the frickin' AFK timer.
Leroy,
Yay!
think
I want to
should
see
be
how
banned
close.
from mine. This is definitely against the United Nations.
Don't worry about it. Again, yep, they're gonna be funneled into this choke point. And these CSAT players... HE rockets going in. But no one's stopping you. Are they gonna do the smart thing? Seen some grenades being thrown. Yep. They're trying to throw them from over here. Another mine gets a kill. They're even on the map, guys. He gets shot in the face. Oh man. The one thing the Zergling Rush loses to is the bunker with Marines. And this is definitely that bunker with motherfucking Marines. They've got a full arsenal too. They're gonna pull back even harder. Grizzly getting sniped by Auntie when he tries to run through. That's a great PID by Auntie right there. And now she's gonna help pick off units. Now we got units, some pulling in. They're sweeping around this compound. This is a very tough break. But they are making their last stand. Good God, this is chaotic. They're even camping this arsenal. If one of them put an explosive charge right here. Grenade goes off, kills category. Another grenade goes off, kills Christopher. These bees are attracted to this like honey. Now we're seeing the push in. He gets his RPG out.
Alright, time to their reaction time.
John McClane getting ready. He's gonna probably go for people. Rat King is down, and Pumpkin gets flanked by Davions. That took so many NATO lives. But this main compound is now secure, so the respawn point is gonna be moved where the arsenal is. John McClane now driving around. He's gonna go for the flank. He could even steal that Hunter. That missile just went out hella far. No way. If that blew up something over
High
there,
Command, do you copy?
I'd be impressed. Go ahead, High Command.
Could you switch to R command chat, please? I don't know if you are in it or not.
Roger, I will in one moment. There seems to still be a few stragglers heavily pinning some of your forces down. And not all of the bases are secured at the airfield at this time. John quickly just dies. Alright, I'm going to switch to their chat for a few moments.